Hello, and welcome to Masterful Chats. I'm Rebecca Lovett, and I'm so happy that you're here with me today. Masterful Chats are short, clear, concise, clarifying conversations designed to empower, uplift, and inspire you as you move forward on your spiritual path and in your life's journey. Today's Masterful Chat is about what will survive the ascension. In these days, we hear so many stories of chaos, unhappiness, and anger that I thought it would be nice to focus on what we want, not on what we don't want. But first, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I am an information synthesizer, a mystical scholar, and an intuitive. And I believe with my whole heart that we are each a child of God. We are all loved completely, totally, absolutely, and beyond measure. Please stay till the end of the chat because I will be offering you a spiritual tool or tip to help you move through this world with more ease and grace and peace. Now let's chat about what will survive the ascension. As humanity and the earth move forward or upward on this ascension path, it's important to focus on what the new world will be. And because we create that new world, one person, one family, one community at a time, it's critical that we begin with ourselves. Everything in this world is based on energy. Everything is energy. And words have vibrations and frequencies. They're either very expansive or they can be very limiting and constrictive. And we're going to say these words out loud today because these words do have meaning and these words do have frequencies. And these words are of the ascension and the fifth dimension and above. This is the world that we are creating every day, coming into focus. And this is the world that mankind will live in one day. So what will survive the ascension? Well, love will survive the ascension. All-encompassing, unconditional love will survive the ascension. The other attribute that will survive the ascension is integrity. Integrity in people, integrity in systems, integrity in government and companies. And what we're seeing right now out in the world is basically all those systems, corporations, individuals in power who are not in integrity. That is being brought out and into the light for our discernment and our attention and our knowing. Because only things in integrity are going to move forward and survive the ascension. Generosity and compassion will survive the ascension. Compassion for ourselves and for others. Realizing that regardless of how a person behaves or acts, that they are really doing the best that they can with their knowledge base, who they are, where they come from. And although it may be diametrically opposed to how we personally feel or you personally feel, we need to have compassion. And community can range from people who live around you, in your neighborhood. It can be a religious organization. It can be a community of people doing good works. And that is the opposite of tribalism, where one is primarily concerned with only their tribe and themselves. So community will survive and thrive. And now I mentioned that word thrive. The third dimension is one of survival, is one of fear and lack and greed and hate and racism. Thriving is abundance and wanting the best for every other person and realizing that there is plenty and that there is enough for everyone. Living your best life, that is thriving. And that will survive the ascension. Joy, happiness, they will survive the ascension. Abundance, well-being, those two words and those two ways of being will survive the ascension. Graciousness, feel how expansive that word is. Graciousness. Feel it in your body, graciousness. It just opens up a world within itself, doesn't it? And kindness. It softens things. Just kind of like melted butter, it just softens things. And kindness to ourselves and to our neighbors. Giving a gentle nod or a smile to a person in the store. They may be having one of the worst days of their life. And if you look them in the eye and smile and say hello or just nod to them, it can change their day. It can change life. With all of the things in our lives that keep us so busy and doing tasks and taking care of business, that we forget that little bit of kindness, that little bit of graciousness, what it can mean to another human being. It's just like a rock thrown into a pond. It ripples and ripples and ripples out. And I don't believe that we are truly aware of what a small act of kindness or graciousness or generosity can do to uplift and heal and change the course of humanity. We are so powerful in all that we do. And that extension of one human being recognizing another human being and saying, I see you. And I see the Christ within you. And I wish you well, can make all the difference in the world. Another big word and frequency is co-creation. Because every present moment of every day moving forward, in this present moment, how we act, what we feel, what we say, creates our next present moment. We are constantly co-creating with God, with our fellow human beings, with Gaia. The possibilities are limitless. But we choose how we co-create. If we co-create consciously or unconsciously. Another one of my favorites that will survive the ascension is sovereignty. We as Christed beings are sovereign entities and souls. Now, many humans choose to give their power away to a group or a person or an organization or a family unit. But we are all born to be sovereign, Christed beings. And in this sovereignty, there is tremendous freedom, another way of being in the fifth dimension and above. And there is also tremendous responsibility. Because if you're a sovereign individual, you realize that you are responsible for yourself. You're also responsible for your interactions with others. You have great freedom to choose, make decisions. And you have a responsibility not only to yourself, but to others. So those three will survive and thrive in the fifth dimension and beyond. And another word and vibration is peace, serenity, calm. Those are words of the fifth dimension. Living in a state of grace and ease. And one I forgot to mention that's very important, very simple, is happy. You can't help but put a smile on your face. Happy. I'd like you to dream and to think about how you would like your world to be today, tomorrow, and far beyond. Say these words out loud because our voice is exceedingly powerful. The vibration of expressing our truth and our knowledge is very strong and powerful. And feel these words in your body. Each one has a different vibrational feel and tone. But the similarity is that they are all expansive. They are all uplifting. They are empowering. And let me know in the comments below what your favorites are. So I'll look forward to hearing from you. Let's focus on what we want. Let's focus on the joy and the love and the well-being and bring it into our lives and our families' lives and our communities' lives. Each and every present moment moving forward. And now I'd like to offer you a spiritual tool, as promised earlier. I focus on 2 words throughout my day. And those 2 words are joy and gratitude. By focusing on joy and gratitude for what I have in my life, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I bring more joy and things to be grateful for into my life. It's like a cosmic multiplier. There will always be irritants in our lives. There will be things maybe that just don't go exactly the way we would like them. But by focusing on the things that do bring us joy and gratitude, and by focusing on our blessings, we can make our journey forward much smoother and with more ease and grace. Thank you for being with me here today to listen to this chat. Please like, subscribe, share, push the notification bell. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Until we chat again. Blessings.